So Mike, thank you for joining us here.
Well, thank you very much for having us.
I know, you're welcome. So tell me a little bit about, a lot of people don't know the history of Wine in the Pines. How did it all come about?
Well, this is 33 years, our 33rd year of the Wine in the
Wow.
Pines. And originally, my wife and I owned a small liquor store, and we thought we would try to do something to get people more involved in that stuff. And our daughter Kelly has cerebral palsy. And in those days in the past, it was Cerebral Palsy of Colorado. And we wanted to do something for cerebral palsy for Kelly and in Kelly's name. So we started Wine in the Pines, and we started at the Keystone Ranch, our very first one.
Yep.
And we had about 100 people from Summit County there, and we raised about $4,000, I think. And from that point on, it's gone to the point that we've outgrown every one of their convention centers, and they built this one, and it isn't possible to outgrow this one.
Wow,
Okay?
yeah, well, that's good.
But we've gone to the point where we've had as many as 1,200 people in attendance.
Wow.
Generally, here lately, our attendances are somewhere around the 700 to 800 people, which is more than comfortable. And we have virtually every wholesale house in the state of Colorado bring wines, and we have somewhere between 500 and 600 wines, some of them very expensive wines, very nice wines. And the highlight of the event is all of the restaurants in the Keystone prepare their favorite dish, and you come there and the food is exquisite. But above the real highlight of the whole thing is the chocolate.
Right, that's what I keep saying. So I'm here, and we're talking serious chocolate. I mean,
Yes,
these chefs are insane. I mean, you are blown away at this table, right?
He's a genius.
I mean, it's kind of like you keep eating them because they're not only good, but it's artistic as well.
Well, you walk in, and that's the first thing that hits you.
Yeah.
And I've seen people who have never left.
Oh yeah, no.
They
Why do
stand
dinner?
there,
Yeah, you just
and they eat that, chef. And I think my highlight that I love are the chocolate-covered grapes. You eat a chocolate-covered grape, and you gonna eat chocolate-covered grapes. They're wonderful.
You know, I have a question. How long did it take for them to make this
He
masterpiece?
works. I don't know how long it goes because everything on that table is chocolate, made out of solid chocolate. All the decorations and everything are made out of solid chocolate. So.
Yeah, it's a complete artwork.
Oh,
yeah.
it's incredible what he does. And I keep telling him he's a genius, and he tells me I'm a liar. It's just his job. But if you ever want another thing, if you're up here at Christmas time, you want to see, go over to the Keystone Hotel at Christmas time, because he does the Christmas display with the trains and the trees and everything again is all solid chocolate.
So great.
The man is an absolute genius.
That's cool.
But aside from that, let's talk about wine.
Yeah, I know. All right. So
Okay,
also, it's a benefit. And also, what is the theme this year?
Well, the theme this year is the 70s for Saturday night. So what you do is, if you want to come, it's a cocktail attire, okay? And you can come. I'm not sure what type of cocktail attire there was in the 70s, but I think it had to do with different attire. But you can come. That's going to be the theme.
Good.
We're going to have the 17th Avenue All-Stars. They're the band that was there last year, and they are fabulous. They are really, really good.
So,
and we'll have some dancing.
That's
we
great.
have the wine tasting and the food tasting and eating. Then we have silent and live auctions. And then we have the dancing afterwards. And the thing of it is all of this benefits the Kelly Smith Employment Center at Abilities Connection.
And tell us a little about what that means. So people of all abilities can...
All abilities, all disabilities and that stuff, everything. And the Kelly Smith Employment Center, Kelly has proven the fact that she was able, and she held a job for a number of years up over here at the Holiday Inn, until they changed ownership and that stuff, and they didn't really need her, and she thought it was time she retire anyhow.
Sure.
So, but that's okay.
That's cool.
But I mean, she went from one point in time as to where she could control a wheelchair, and then she had this stuff called transverse myelitis, and it made her complete paraplegic. But Kelly learned how, through the school district, to work a computer with a head switch
And that's huge.
and that stuff. And Kelly used to be able to do all of their mailing stuff and that stuff on a computer with a head switch.
Great.
And she worked over there, and it was just a fabulous thing. And Kelly proved that people with disabilities
Can still have jobs.
Can still have jobs.
And that's what's huge. And this is why Wine in the Pines is a really good event. It helps people with all disabilities.
It does.
It's not only the social event, it's also a fabulous way to give back to the
Yes.
community. So tell us, if people want to sign up, they want to go to the event, when is it?
Okay,
and
it's
how do they sign up?
Saturday night, the 22nd.
Okay.
Okay, at the Keystone Resort, at the Convention
Conference Center.
Center. You can go online if you want to at
Wine in the Pines.
winethepines.org.
Perfect.
Okay, or if you want to go to Dillon Ridge Liquors, that's my liquor store, you can go there and you can get the tickets in advance. They're $130 in advance. Okay, they're $150 at the door.
Perfect.
And I know people say it's gotten expensive, but let me tell you, it gives up every year. Our prices at Keystone go up every year.
No.
Nothing's cheap, I'm sorry. But still, at $130, you couldn't go any place in this state.
Well, especially get the
Thank you.
chocolate that you're looking
Yeah.
for. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. I know I
Okay.
wanted to give you
Thank
a
you very
hands
much.
up, but this is a great event, so definitely check out Wine in the Pines. And we'll be right back after this short break.